First off, obviously, congratulations to Notre Dame. They were the best team we've played all year by a considerable distance, and we wish them all the best of luck. Moving forward, I truly believe that they can go on and win the whole thing. Obviously, it's a really tough time right now. We've got a really upset locker room, but there's so much to be proud of, not only tonight but the whole season. When these girls get a chance to sit back and reflect, particularly the seniors and these young ladies next to me, just the monumental impact they've had on this program. What they've done has changed this program forever, and now it's the responsibility of all the rest of us to make sure that we keep it going. But cannot thank them enough as people, as players. Once again, the fans tonight, I don't know what the crowd was, 3,772. Thank you to them. They've supported us all season, and these girls have deserved that support, but we just certainly don't take it for granted. So yeah, a really, really tough night. Lost to the better team on the night, but they left everything on this field, and just like they have done all season. And they'll never be, a group that can change a program so drastically as our seniors, and they're going to go on and do unbelievable things in life, whether that be on the soccer field or away from the soccer field, or both. So we appreciate everybody in here as well, and Hail State.
Steve.
Really, to both of you, and you inherited a program that didn't have much in the way of tradition, and you're leaving here as an SEC champion and a team with back-to-back Sweet 16 appearances. I know you wanted to win a national championship, but at this point, can you process that you are leaving Mississippi State soccer in a much better place than you found it?
I mean, yeah, it's just been a blessing. I mean, just looking back to our first year to now, I never would have thought that, we would be SEC champs, go 10-0 in SEC, and get to the Sweet 16 again for a second year in a row. I mean, it's so amazing to watch, the growth of this team as a whole, and the growth of the program, and the growth of just the community around soccer in Starkville, and I'm so thankful I got to be a part of it.
I mean, same thing. It's amazing to have been a part of. I think what's even more special, and I'm sorry to be emotional, is the locker room, the connections made in the locker room. We just talked about it, but this is, you can see from culture-wise, from the first year to now, just the sisterhood that's been created over the past 5 years, and I truly think that translates to what we did this year. There's a true love and belief in one another in that locker room, and it's special. And just like Maddie said, I think it's special having, have that belief and love translate into the community, and then them seeing that and feeding off of that, and then becoming a part of that inner circle with us. So I think really, aside from the soccer standpoint, I think what I've seen grow so much is just the locker room culture and the true sisterhood aspect of it all. And that's been something that's we'll never forget, and as rewarding as being on the field has been.
Colin?
And kind of adding to that, as players have really carried the banner, as well as you have for the past few years, how do you feel now about the group that you're leaving, going forward, and how they're going to carry the banner and take it from here?
I think it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to see the growth that we have. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for players to step up, obviously with a lot of seniors leaving, and I think this group has the potential to continue to be a statement team each year.
I totally agree. I mean, I think we've set the standard, and every year it's gone higher and higher, and I think that the younger girls know exactly what's expected of them, and they're going to even take what we've done and alter it in their own way, and I'm sure they're going to keep it just trending in the right direction. We're extremely excited to, support moving forward, and we'll always be Mississippi State fans till we die. So we have nothing but love for the younger girls, and we're really excited to see what goes moving forward.
Steve? Macy, it's emotional, so we'll stay emotional, but you quit. And now you sit here, as an example to all these other young ladies. When you think about your legacy here, what does that mean to you?
It means everything. I gave up on life, like, truly, at 18 years old. I never thought I'd be anything other than, a girl that just stayed in a small town. And I was gonna be 30 years old, saying what could have been. Truly, and James knows this, like, they changed my life. This program changed my life. I wouldn't be who I am, even as a person. I really found myself in who I was here, with these girls and on the soccer field. And to be in the position that I am, I'll be forever grateful. I really can't put it into words, what it means to me. But really, this was a second chance at life, is how I look at it. And the soccer is just a bonus. But the people that I've been around truly brought me out of one of the darkest times of my life. And I've never been happier, and I've never felt more loved and supported. And like I said, just to obviously be in the position that I am soccer-wise, like, is unbelievable. But this really was, like, my second chance, I feel, and I'll be forever grateful.
Coach, when you hear that, we all want to win, but you're preparing young ladies for life. And so when you see the impact that you've had on lives, not just on careers, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, coaching is such a reward when you are surrounded by incredible people. The Macy story is a testament to that, but these girls put so much effort and hard work into what they do every day. It's my honor to coach them. It's a privilege for me, and a big thing for us and my staff is that we develop them as people, as students, and also as players. And like Macy said, the soccer's the bonus part, but when you see them grow as people, you see the impact that they have, not just on their teammates, but on everybody that they're around. I've got a little daughter who's 8 years old, and she, what unbelievable role models for her, and I think that goes without saying for the rest of the people in this community and beyond. But yeah, to hear Macy and Maddie and all the other seniors talk about the impact that this program has had on them, they need to also remember the impact that they've had on this program. They've given it back and then some. So it's a privilege, it's my honor, and like I said, these two young ladies are a perfect example of why we do what we do.
Colin?
I believe it's 6 games in a row that an attendance record has been set, and it was a run of, I think, 3 games where it went up by 1,000. It seemed like each game. What does it mean to you that you had that chance to say goodbye to the fans in your last game of the season? I know it didn't end how you wanted it to, but to have that opportunity to play in front of them.
Yeah, it's just grown and grown and grown each week, and I think at the start of the season, we need to get 500 or 1,000 here, and then we wanted to break the 2,000 mark, and that was a big deal for us, a really, really big deal. And then to go 4,000 and 3,700 and so on. There were people against the fence today. I don't think, it was incredible to see all these people really supporting, these young ladies, just embracing this team and recognizing the hard work that they've put in. I think that's been the biggest thing for this season. The wins are awesome and the trophies are awesome, but to see all those people come out, over and over and over again, and the smile on their faces, and the joy that this team has brought, that's an impact that I can't even put into words, to be perfectly honest. I'm not doing a very good job of it, but it's awesome. It's fantastic.
Steve? Well, the glory days of Mississippi State soccer, I mean, will probably be called the Gospel of James when it's all said and done. But, when you think about what's next for you and for Mississippi State soccer, what's your vision?
I think right now it's we're going to make sure that we reflect on the success of this season. I say it all the time that I have an unbelievable coaching staff that works with me day in, day out. They are incredible. They do such a great job of preparing the team each day, each week. The support staff's unbelievable. Obviously, we're not satisfied. The goal is to win a national championship. Next season, we want to defend our title, which is never easy. So, we'll look at the future once we can reflect a little bit on what's got us to this point and make sure that we close this chapter in the right manner, and spend some time with these players that obviously won't be able to represent Mississippi State again. But the future's really bright. We've got some awesome young ladies in that locker room that will be back again, and got a great recruiting class coming in, and the standard has been set. Now it's our job, like I said, to make sure that we continue the growth of this program, because I really do think it can trend even more than it has already.
Anything else for Coach Armstrong? Robbie?
Y'all seen so many different teams and styles of play this year. I mean, what made Notre Dame so special today and what they were able to do, especially early on in the game offensively?
Every single player is just so comfortable on the ball. They were so skillful. They can hurt you in so many different areas. Their movement's sophisticated. They play out of pressure really, really well, and they're a physical team as well. They're not just pretty soccer players. They can make sure they take care of the physical side of the game as well. I was thoroughly impressed by them tonight. Obviously, we knew they were a special team coming into it, but seeing them live, I have even more respect for them. And they're a very young team as well, which I think just makes it even more impressive that they were able to come here tonight against a really, really good team in a difficult environment, and play the way they did. I was really proud of the second half, though. I thought we made some adjustments at halftime, and like I said, the girls fought all the way through to the final whistle. But they're a special team for sure, and I think they'll go a long, long way throughout the rest of the tournament.